welcome to Ocean Me channel. So, as you can tell by the title, um, I was didn't remember Shaka and Bummi from Carbonation. Well, Martin Lewis linked up with him and was doing reaction video on his channel. So I thought I'd bring it to the channel so you can see. I'm not going to play all of it because it's rather long. They're actually doing reactions to Nature Boy and his frolics. I was like, wow, they're doing that. I mean, Shaka have always been a little charismatic anyway, so I'm not actually surprised. No, actually, I am surprised. Hi, Joyce Nicholson. So I'm gonna show um Shaka and Bummi. Now, Shaka and Bummi, when they're talking to Martin Lewis, they explained, what happened there in little bits. Shaka liked to play a certain way, So Bummi was actually quieter than Shaka. I mean, he had a few things to say, but he don't really say a lot. Um, they it is a whole reaction video, so I ain't gonna play all of it. I'm just gonna play I think a few from the beginning part ish, and then you can see when they're telling certain stories about nature, or if anything, if I have to run through it, I'll just cut it down because um, it's not Martin Lewis. He is really a gossiping channel. Really, he's on the so-called, what they call it, T channel. He's a T channel. I used to watch Martin Lewis a lot, but actually I haven't been watching him a lot because he don't really put out as much as he did. Martin Lewis also crosses over. He crosses over the YouTube street, and he actually tells how he came to meet Shaka and Bummi because he's into traveling and stuff like that. So they have that in common. He asked them a few questions on Nature Boy as well. Before they do the reactions, because we're not going to play the reactions. I'm not anyway, because we've seen the videos a few times. So I'm going to play it now. Let me see if I can get it.
Bond for a man accused of leading a cult.
Something you should appreciate.
Bond for a man accused of leading a cult.
I am the God you've been praying to.
I made you get on your knees and we're not seen.
The black man is God. Heard the long list of charges against him Friday from a virtual court hearing at the DeKalb County Jail.
Literally held me hostage. He took all of my identification.
Did I ask for a strawberry?
And y'all just locked up the Messiah.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Testing. What's up, everyone? It's your boy Martin Lewis. I've got Shaka with me, and I've got Bummi.
Bummi said it right.
Bummi. I got Bummi with me. So a lot of you guys been hitting me up in the DMs about Nature Boy and stuff like that. I could never do a documentary because it's just too much. Today we're going to react to a Nature Boy video, or some clips of Nature Boys. They used to be a part of, was it Carbonation at the time when you guys were a part of it?
Absolutely.
Okay, so you guys were a part of it back then when it was Carbonation, and now it's like a different name, right?
No, it's still the same. It was Melanation first.
Okay.
And that was long before we had got involved. But it's Carbonation then and still not.
Okay, so give us a little brief, a small history lesson of how he started. Because I know from what I know, he was teaching about how if you're melanin, you're a god or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Different types of melanin. You got phenol melanin, pheno, and there's 3 types of melanin. But basically, that's what makes you God is the type of melanin you have. Understanding the melanin, how much sun you can absorb in the skin. He was basically teaching about just being a naturalist, being in nature, and how to get back in tune with your natural, organic being. That's basically in a nutshell. And then a lot of people followed him because he left the States and he took it to the tropics, and he showed everybody how to live in nature and be in tune with nature, and he built a big following and a fan base based off of that.
Okay, would I be considered like a melanin god?
The thing,
because I know there was some white people in his crew.
Yeah,
at the time, right?
The thing that he teaches is that everyone's melanated to a capacity.
Okay.
Like no one is outside of being melanated. It's just different capacities of being melanated. And then he would talk about like neuromelanin that's related to like your.
You could tell that they really took in the teaching, because the way they are talking, they break it down better than the women who has been there for how long. These 2 guys, you can tell that they invested time with learning about neurons and all that stuff. What he was teaching and that. That's what I feel from them. So I'm gonna play a bit more.
Neurological function.
Okay.
And that particular part of melanin wasn't exclusive to skin tone. Like you could be light melanated and be highly concentrated with neuromelanin.
Okay. How many years were you involved in his?
I would say for the last, since about 2018. So for the last like 4 years, about 4 years, 2018 up until now.
Hang on, you're still a part of his group?
I'm not a part of it, but I'm just being affected by it as far as having to speak on it, as far as just being a voice for the people about it and everything. So I think that's the most important part. I've been an aspect in it, and for that aspect of it.
And you?
I spent 4 months there, and in the year of 2020. And I kind of watched them on and off from 2018 to that time frame.
Wow. What got you guys? If you could give us a little, what really got you guys to go? Okay, I want to go.
Me personally, in a nutshell, I feel like I got to a point where I tried to establish my own tribe, and I tried to travel and like do my own thing the way that I saw fit, because initially I didn't always agree with all how he applied, how he organized the people. So I tried to do my own thing, but unknowing to me, it was a lot more challenging than I thought. So, and then I was going through like a rough patch in my relationship with my wife, and I was just kind of in a low space. And I was just kind of like, if you can't beat them, join them type of mentality.
Okay.
And I was vulnerable, so.
Yeah.
And I think for me, it was more so, man, I was tired of America, and I've been through so much in America just as a black person. I had so much taken away, and it was just like, you know what? There's a group of people out here that feel the same way that I feel. It was like, I'm about to go link up. I've already tried it in the States. I don't link with as many people as I could in the States, and it just wasn't it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was half-assing it, and I wanted to be.
Right, they actually are handling the whole interview pretty professional. It's only when they're doing the reaction part they're a little bit unprofessional. But I'm gonna play it because you can see how professional they're handling the questions that Martin's throwing at them, and the interaction is really quite calm and nice. But Martin Lewis, I think he asked the questions what most wouldn't ask. You know what I mean?
Around people who was out there, and from the looks of how they promoted it and how they put it out, it looked like what I was looking for. And then when I got there, it was a different story.
It's so funny how we connected, because like I'm the same thing. Like I want to live in another country, create my own lifestyle and all that. Like it's so cool that it's similar in that way, like with you guys. All right. So we're gonna watch some of this. I'm gonna try to crop it up in here, the video. And this is just some clips, and then I'm gonna ask your opinion on certain things, okay?
We're obviously not going to watch all of it, but we're going to watch some of it to a certain point. This video starts being circulating, so obviously people's been sending him videos of Nature Boy, being he's a T channel and everything.
So now Nature Boy has moved to America, Atlanta specifically, right? And he's got like another group over there, and some from Costa Rica as well, from what I've noticed.
My name's no longer Nature Boy. Nature Boy was a part of my journey. You could call Nature Boy the caterpillar, and now you can call me. I'm no longer a caterpillar. I'm now a butterfly. Okay, so I'm now.
To join with nothing. Like, no, he didn't want me to leave the first time I left. He just wanted everybody that came with me to get the fuck out.
He's probably gonna treat you more like a bitch.
He'll treat you like a bitch if you ain't got nothing. Yeah, but nah, because look, these niggas all gave him.
But then they act like bitches though.
Yeah, they bait us.
It's too.
Me, no money. I'm still gonna get treated the same way because I'm gonna carry myself the same way.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put in that work though.
Well, if you're watching, I'll be a bitch for you for 7 days. You let me document it.
He let the
I'll take your shoes off.
He said, I'll take your shoes off. Damn.
As long as I get to document it. 7 days as a Nature Boy, a disciple of 3 God for 7 days. That would be a good video. I would totally do that for real.
If you actually was able to talk to him, you might.
Bro, you might get your shot.
If you want to lie to me right now, the whole thing. No, seriously. Y'all don't understand me. If you want
he said the whole thing.
How much money you gave me, bro? Probably about 78,000.
Do you know this guy?
That's Musa. He said 70,000-80,000.
And you don't.
So he was there when you were.
Yeah, this dude lived here in Plinke with us.
And
you seen him? Yes. You seen him with me and George one day.
Really?
Yes.
He's here now?
No, he left. He was staying with me for 3 months.
There and he
came here. Once he left here, he came to me.
So he was with Nature Boy, came here with you guys, and then he went back to Nature Boy.
Then he went back to Nature Boy. He was at my house. Like, this is not that long ago, bro.
I don't even
That's
remember.
why I said I've been connected. That's Loyal. His name is Loyal. He came here. He was.
What's up, Loyal? I'm trying to remember if I seen his face.
Nigga weirdo.
Wow. So he went back. What was he like when he was living with you?
Bro, he was still under the spell, bro. He was still sitting there doing the TikTok videos for him. Baba G.
He would pray for him?
What? This nigga told me, bro, he's like, you know what? I don't even want to be here no more. He said, I'm just manifesting my way back to Baba G so that I can be eating out of his hands. I said, nigga, you was wild.
That's what he told me.
Oh, God, he told me that. I told Mente, talk to your little brother, bro.
Wow.
Wow.
And you know Mente, you met Mente too. Mente was there too as well.
Jeez.
No, you know, this is all exposure for Shaka as well. Like, we'll probably start seeing him bringing out more stuff with his cookery and his chefing or whatever he's doing. I like how he kind of explains about the guys in a kind of a way, because we know that Loyal left and came back, and I think he did go to Shaka. I can't remember. There's so much things happening around this group. Sometimes you can't keep up. So I like how he was saying that how that Loyal begged to go back, because Loyal literally did beg to go back. I want to be part of the group. He even was doing TikToks for Nature Boy, you know. And at one point, even I was saying to people, he's from a cult. So that part is quite real. What Shaka is saying, how he begged his way, literally begged his way to go back in.
You don't did a lot for me. If you was to win the lottery right now, would you give it to me? It's your family. Would you give it to me though? Absolutely. Fuck the family.
Oh yeah, and I think this is the other bit from when he was talking about how much money they were giving him, and the ones who didn't give him money, but if they had it, they would give to him. So I like how they're reacting to this, because when they were there, apparently there was nothing like that going on. There's a few things that people couldn't eat, and because one person had less than another person, and so I feel Shaka is quite shocked to what he's seeing as well. I mean, as you can see, they're looking at the video intensely. I mean, there's other parts of this video. I will put the description underneath the video. I'll probably put in the comment section, and you can go and see for yourself. Because I'm not going to play the whole video. This is just a short section of the video, so you can see how their reactions, kind of thing. But there is more to this video than this. I literally jumped most of it because it's quite a lot, and like I said, because people seen the videos of him already, of the behavior before he got raided. I don't think they showed a bit where they got raided in on this, but they showed like the things where they get his boots, where they were taking off his boots and massaging his foot, and he was saying he's not Nature Boy and all this foolishness. But anyway, let's see Shaka react to a little bit of the video, because it's not going to be played for long.
Nigga, would you do it for me?
Look at my face. Look at his face. Look at his face.
Three. Come with me. Absolute three. It's gonna be who? Me and you. That's it. Absolute three.
Why does he have a
You saying it
problem?
like you scared? Like,
with him saying for the family.
Attention. You nervous about the attention coming up? It's just very embarrassing, ain't it? A little bit.
I mean, he's nervous about this bitch coming
look
up.
at you.
He said, "What you nervous about this bitch coming up?"
Wow. Oh, that's when
this was before the tranny bitch came.
Wow.
He had a motherfucking tranny live.
He had
on her OnlyFans page.
On his OnlyFans?
No, on the tranny's OnlyFans.
So the transsexual had her own OnlyFans.
Yes, and they fucked
pull
them.
it up.
Yeah, it's on.
Only $5 to subscribe. I done looked it up and everything.
Oh my! They all.
I'm like, because it's connected on their page. It's on their page.
Wow, that's interesting.
Somebody sent me the whole tranny. They sent me the whole shit too.
It's connected to their.
It is only $5.
Does she still have the male genitalia?
Yeah, everything.
Wow.
Yeah,
and they were still into
it.
it.
Was like initiation.
Yeah, for a minute he was saying she was the queen. Like she came and he did a whole video out about she's the queen to stir up a lot of attention. Like she went crazy.
Yeah, I feel like some of the things he does is just to try to go viral and get it.
Yeah, Cola. They went on to Martin Lewis, one of the biggest YouTubers on YouTube. You shock. Cola's reaction. Yes, they went on to Martin Lewis. And they got inside story a little bit. They got little inside stuff. They say little stuff. But I didn't play the whole video. I just played some of it. So I'm going to play more.
Attention.
But he really liked that boy.
He literally liked that boy booty though.
He tried to y'all booty?
Nah. Ooh, fuck no. I'm listen, bro. I pounds pussy all day. That nigga knows that.
So did he do guys in his like tribe thing, or?
I never seen none of that shit. Like this, like.
But he would be open about
trannies.
He liked trannies.
He would show us photos of.
But we never.
And you'd be like, oh.
No, tranny never was there when we were there. He just.
They give an inside scoop, man. Again, because they already gave it in. They only already. Like Shaka did do an interview with World, him and his wife. So, I mean, he's just more detailed in this interview here.
got to being open and being on camera with this shit in the last couple of weeks.
Wow. Okay.
It looks you crazy, and I can feel that y'all nervous about people looking at us coming out about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, huh? It's not real. What? The camera, the whole. Yeah, but I can feel how it can be.
He got them thinking like it's not real. We just doing this shit, but it's not real. What the fuck? True look wild, bro.
I feel like it's through the phone. I don't care. Yeah. I'm glad I'm in front of how many other people. I'm glad this is public. I wanted to be known. I wanted to be seen. It would look like I got shame in my game and anything that I do. It's being recorded already. At the end of the day, everybody's gonna look up to us. It doesn't matter what being the most intelligent one. No. What it pledge your allegiance to me? There's the three. Who does your soul belong to? I3. The Most High I3. Three God. Who is your God? Three God, right here.
Look at Shaka's face, like he can't believe how far this thing has turned. What did it turn into? I will very. They can't believe what this has turned into.
Who? You my God. Exactly. Who's your God? You are my God, I3. Who is your God? You my God. I3.
Yeah, you better listen, Iron Boy. Now.
Look at Musa.
You've been here the longest. Huh? Yes. Who's your God? You're my God, I3. That's a fact. Who's your God? You are my God, I3.
What the fuck you laughing?
Well, who's this guy?
That's Caliber. That's Cali.
He's just saying it. I think he's like, you just playing around one step.
This shit, Cali be having me dying. Cali
Yeah,
is my nigga. I fucks with Cali.
He really outshines all those guys. Like, I feel like he's just like vibing or some shit. Like he's just trolling or something. Like, does he take it serious or?
Yeah, he take that shit serious. He over there.
He's like, this guy's my dad.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he treat him like that's his son. Like Cali, that's his son.
Did you guys ever call him like that? You're my God and stuff. Where you guys were there?
Nah, we had to do that shit, bro. I'm telling you, he looked at us more like his bros. Like, this is my right hand, my left hand. Like, that's how he looked.
What
at
about
us,
the
bro.
other guys, the more submissive guys? Were they?
Remember when he did when Shaka did an interview with World ages ago. He said that how he was helping them to cook and making sure that they fed, and he's saying he was the right hand man. Well, when he was on World, he did not say that. So I'm so glad that I was able to witness that interview, because he's just giving it all that on this channel. And when the ones who's been following it knows differently, you know what I mean? Because even I think even Cyril spoke about it. But anyway, let's watch.
Like, nigga, anything that was submissive got submitted.
At the time, you went by Baba G, so it was either like Baba G
or Nature Boy or Chief. Yeah,
you know, that's about the extent that went to. But I do remember when we was in Mexico that they had like brought up an option. He was like, I want y'all to either call me Chief or my Lord, or I think my God. And I just stuck to the Chief, and niggas started calling him my Lord and my God. And like they just started choosing to call him my Lord, my God. And I was like, yeah, that's a bit of sense.
I'm like, Chief, nigga, we all Chiefs. We all call each other Chief. I'm like, Chief was cool for me. Wow. We all Chiefs here.
Pyramid. That's right, pyramid. And ain't no half stepping to God. Or would you make it
true?
Wait. In your universe,
you want that nigga look young. Look new booty.
That means if you could manipulate
that nigga look like a white boy.
you would wish that
forgot what we're reacting to, but it was really interesting getting you guys' perspective because you guys were there. You were there for 3 months, and how long were you there for?
The last time I was there, about 2.5, about not the same time, but we just left at different time. We came at different times. So
I was there about 4 months.
Yeah, he was about 4 months. I was there about 3 months.
Wow, and that.
Bummi was one of the biggest contributors to Nature Boy because he's been doing it for a while. He was around for a while because the world showed an old picture of Bummi in the tropics at one point. So it can, I don't know, I can't remember whether it matches or not because I can't remember how long it was. So hearing them talking like this, all blase, is quite interesting how they're talking about it when they was the catalyst to most of what was going on too. To even his wife getting flashed, which he doesn't bring up, obviously. But yeah, it is. I will say, yeah, this is clout chasing on a big thing because he must have connected with Martin for other reasons.
One of those guys has been with him for like years, right?
A lot of them guys.
Even him?
Yeah,
he been there 2018.
Yeah.
Wow.
When we first started,
he was supposed to join our tribe. He was gonna join our tribe.
He was on our group chat.
I was supposed to link up with him that day. That day I was supposed to link up with him. That nigga was like, he sent me a message and was like, I'm out, and I never heard from him again. And the next time I seen him, he was there, holding hands with what was it, Sheba? Him and Sheba was locked up, husband and wife at that time.
But he been there ever since. That's like 4 years for him.
That's so interesting. I was actually dating someone who was in like a tribe, but it wasn't like this. It was totally different. They all support each other, help each other. They weren't like together all the time. Like for example, there'll be times like maybe the girls will be gone for like 2 months or 1 month, but they always link up. They always come back. They live in like a huge place together.
But their situation is different to probably your situation of your friend Martin. Their situation is different because they were controlled by a man, by a person. It wasn't like a proper eco village, hippie commune type of thing. It was controlled. You know, their every move, their every time, whatever. Shaka hasn't really explained everything, but I am gonna put the link in the chat, and you can go see the full video because I'm not gonna play the whole video because I really like Martin, to be honest. I think, like I said, Bummi, right, he just came along with Shaka just to react to the video. I feel Shaka came for a different reason. I feel this is more exposing himself a bit more because Shaka likes the fame. He's got a cooking thing going on with his wife. He does a little bit of polygamy stuff with his wife. So this is all exposure. Being on one of the biggest channels, probably if it was Choice TV, who's even bigger, it would have given him even more exposure. On top of that, Martin Lewis is a outwardly out gay man himself. So when they're talking, they're basically talking to someone who's actually in that community. So this, like Cola said, is all exposure for Shaka. Shaka is like opportunist. Anything that's about, he's there. He's on Bigo. He's all over. So I don't know. Well, like I said, I was surprised to see them with Martin Lewis, to be honest. Yeah, I was just surprised. So I thought I'd bring it to the platform so people can see all the, well, I don't know. I don't really call it a sector. I call it an aware sector. Can see where these people are because it's good to see where they are and what they're doing. And yeah, this is all business for Shaka. This is nothing but business. Right, he'll probably make a bit of money from some new subscribers or new followers or whatever. It's all business. It's nothing new for him.
together. And I chilled with them for like a week or so because I was dating the person, and it was really interesting seeing how. But it wasn't like this. It was like totally different. It was very loving, caring.
You would have probably got that same vibe if when you get invited to it, because that's what reels you in. You get that feeling when you're there. That's the family vibe that you see that they're gonna show you when you. It's gonna be love, oh my God, peace, oh my God. It's gonna.
He said that they give family vibe. Listen, I've been watching this thing for a while. They don't give off no family vibe. They don't give no family vibe. What family vibe do they give off? The only time you see family vibe is when it's picture time. When it's picture time, when they want to promote carbonation, Nature Boy and Ileana would be most velvet. Was always doing pictures and promoting carbonation all the time. The only time they'll put the group in is when they'll be doing a group activity or something like that. I don't know what he's talking about. I really don't know. you lot will probably think it different. We're saying there was a family vibe. I think Shaka is very deluded on that one. Family vibe, but watching people get hit and abused, food can't spread far, people taking your wife. How is that a family situation? I don't get it anyways. Let's hear Shaka talk rubbish right now. Yeah. Trying to sell it to Martin Lewis when we know different.
Like you came into a room full of celebrities, and then you're gonna be like, all right, day by day, you're gonna start seeing these niggas break down, though.
Nah, it's not like that. I swear to God, it's not like that at all with them. They all work together too. They make money together, and it's like it's nothing like I don't know. It's just it's very different. Like there's a few people like groups like that maybe in Toulon. But yeah, there was nothing crazy like that because I would have known for sure if if there was some. I would have been like, huh? At first, I didn't even know it was a tribe. I thought it was just a group of friends living together.
Right.
I didn't even think it was that until someone said it's like a little tribal home, and I was like, oh, cool. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And new people come and go, but there's no drama.
That's pretty much how we ran our shit. Everybody was able to come, go, leave. We do whatever. It was just we didn't have a lot of.
This dude is lying out of his wazoo. Oh my God. And I think this is why loads of people went there. People like him promoting this. He's one of the contributors to Nature Boy. He was one of the contributors. He was the money that was part of the tribe. I'm just like, wow. He is really trying. He's promoting but not promoting him. So Shaka stop. Then he's laughing at. Anyway, when you lot see the video where the parts he laughs at, like it's a whole joke. It's like I'm like, bro, it's not. Anyway, I can't. Words escape me.
Resources. A lot of the people wasn't coming. Nobody wanted to put in to what we had going on as far as like long term. Everybody, I'm here, I'm gone.
Yeah, I think that's
this don't work for me, I'm out. When it was, nigga, it ain't no, this don't work for us. This is it. This is all we got. You know what I'm saying? So we rolled it till the wheels fall off.
Wow. Alright, well, you guys know where to find them. I'm going to put the links in the description below. Check them out. I told them.
See, it's all promotion, you see? They put their names out there. Their names are out now. Now, youngsters watches Martin Lewis's channel because of the people who they follow. This is promotion. This is not about promotion for Shaka right now. So, yeah, I just thought I'd bring this to the channel for those who follow the saga. Let me make the screen smaller. For those who follow the saga. So, with that said, I am literally going to come off. There's nothing more to be said. I'm not even going to reel through this whole video because it's just long. And we're just watching things replay already, what we already seen. The channels who is following the saga is, like I said, Cola James, Mind Over Matter, S.L. Davis, trying to think. There's a lot of channels that is following Nature Boy. You could just follow, see whose videos are up, and you can follow. You can even see this saga to where it got to now. Like I said, the guy got deportation and all that. I already showed that part, explained that part. I'm not part of the Nature Boy stuff, but I just thought I'd bring the information for anybody who haven't seen this on the YouTube world. So with that said, I am going to come off, but thank you. So my manners. Thank you, Joyce Nicholson, for passing through. Thank you, Coda James, for passing through. Thank you, Woo Fairy, for passing through. Mind Over Matters TV. And with that said, I am going to pop off now. Yeah. I thought I'd bring this, okay? So, with that said, I'll see you guys later. The cult saga continues. This is not like, oh yeah, somebody said something the other day on one of the channels. He said that how he's like we are literally watching the works of a cult in action, live and in person on the social media right now. Right. He said we're watching the inner working. So all the brainlessness, what those women are talking, trying to make it seem like, he cared for people, which is a lie. And that how she's there for her man, because I did watch Cola's one as well. Plus I watched a little bit of them talking, people trying to ask them questions. This is all smoke screen and a distraction from the case. Don't be fooled by these people. Let me put it on big screen. Don't be fooled. Even the ones who's not there. Don't be fooled. They're all promoting the same thing. Okay? Don't be fooled by them at all. When they're asking for donations, don't give them none. Okay? So with that said, I'm gonna come off. I'll see you later. Bye.